guests and friends. It is so important summit which HCSC and police together organized here in Hyderabad, which is very growing industry and required industry also. It gives me a great pleasure to be present among us, you all, for the National Physical Security Summit organized by the Hyderabad City Security Council in partnership with the private security industry. And I'm also very happy that this summit is being conducted at a location which is the pride of our Telangana, with technology and its best in the country. And I'm also happy to see a great participation from police, defense, and social work, businessmen, professionals, and government bodies synergizing towards a safer world. And I compliment and thank all the distinguished speakers who had spared their valuable time to be here with all of us. A society can be truly safe only when all its citizens take on the onus of responsibility to be always conscious of their surroundings and be vigilant towards aspects related to our safety and security. The summit will be a great start towards enhancing the citizens' consciousness towards safety and security. The current growth of our Hyderabad city and the increasing urbanization of our Telangana state necessitates the need for evolving a foolproof physical security measures across the state, and the key role of technology toward the same needs. No, I need not to mention no additional emphasis. Today, the physical security role is largely undertaken by a very huge force of our private security industry. Where our Revanth Reddy, while speaking, he just mentioned that nearing about 4 lakh the security forces, private security forces, are working in the security agencies in the state of Telangana, which is a very large number. Our government employee strength itself, permanent government employee strength, is nearly about 3 to 3.5 lakh. And this 4 lakh, the security forces which have been working in the private agencies, definitely it is very remarkable. And he is saying that nearing about 1,000 to 1,500 agencies are working here in the state, whereby nearing about 400 to 500 people have taken the licenses. The remaining 1,000 agencies are yet to take the license. They are all in the process of taking the licenses. In a regulated method, the agencies which have been serving by providing security guards and security personnel to various organizations and institutions which are very, very respectable and commendable also in the city of Hyderabad. Today, the physical security role is largely undertaken by a very huge force. The private security industry is a fast-growing sector and will be instrumental in providing job security to our unemployed youth, full-time or part-time employment of our youth through the government skilling and placement by the private security industry, and such opportunity may be reviewed and the opportunities be explored during this summit. The concerned government officials present here should take it forward with an action plan towards achieving the multiple aims of employment as well as enhancing the safety in the society. All the key issues that are highlighted through this summit will be deliberated by our government with a plan for implementing the recommended actions also. The government of Telangana will also look into the long pending revision of wage scales of the security personnel, which are believed to be far lower than the minimum wages, which are highly concerned for the state of Telangana. being paid in the neighboring states such as Tamil Nadu and Karnataka are slightly higher. We would like to take all actions towards rectifying these to be at par with the best minimum wages across the country. A few issues that had come to the government notice regarding the effective implementation of the Private Security Agencies Act in our state will be addressed with special focus in the due course. I compliment the Hyderabad City Security Council and the private security industry for partnering towards the conduct of such a professional event, and I urge one and all to carry forward these learnings towards a safe and secure Telangana and a safe India. My friends, I really congratulate and appreciate my city police commissioner and other police personnel, and also the private partners conducting this, bringing a kind of a PPA model kind of an agency, particularly Hyderabad City Security Council, which is really very, very valid and valuable for the safety of the city. And not only the formal policing, informal policing also, by bringing the citizens and making them the partners of the security of the citizens and society. It is really appreciable. And I appreciate our private partners who are taking the part in this city security, and also appreciate the city police and the state police also by encouraging the private agencies and private people to take part in the safety and the security of the personal, families, individual and society also. See, Hyderabad city is a very growing city. We are growing very fast, particularly software industry, pharma industry and other core industries also. And Telangana state is more or less a city state with a plan of we going with a regional ring road and building of a fourth city also with the vision of the Chief Minister Sri Revanth Reddy garu. He is planning to build a fourth city and coming out with a regional ring road and all other infrastructure activity. So that shows our commitment towards the expansion of the city and providing the so many infrastructure facilities also. For the first time in the history of the state of Hyderabad, that the state has allotted nearing about 10,000 crores for the development of the city of Hyderabad, which definitely takes the Hyderabad to the heights in future. So with the growing activity of the so many communities, particularly gated communities and individual housings and other nuclear families, the security has become more and more, and even cyber security, other activities also, the city is geared up to protect all the citizens of the Hyderabad. Of late, in the city, particularly Anti-Narcotics Bureau and other cyber security, the state government is giving the top priority by providing all kinds of facilities. Wherever it is required budget allotment, the state is coming forward to give them full budget as per their requirement and necessity. That shows our commitments, government's commitment towards the safety of individuals of the city and the state. So we request the private agencies also, by taking the licenses properly with a regulatory methodology, by recruiting the rural youth into your agencies and providing them the proper salaries also. Many of the government departments, what we have been seeing and watching as finance minister also, though we are paying so much of money for the security agencies, some of the agencies are not giving them the full amount which is earmarked for them. So I request the agencies, see to that money, whatever the money that it is really earmarked from the government, apart from your cut and other things, see to that goes to them individually, because they are all lower and middle class families. So I request all the agencies and also the police department to have a close monitoring on each other and see to that it becomes a very, very successful HCSC. It should become a role model for the country and to the world also, because the whole world is going towards now private agencies only for this security person. With this, I thank you once again, and I appreciate the HCSC once again, and I conclude. Thank you very much.